So we are on the draw and we have one lander and a very nice hand if we find red mana. So I think we are going to risk it with the Consider and the Bubble. I think it's not that bad. If the opponent starts with Ragavan, maybe I will regret this decision. We need red mana ASAP. Okay, first we Bubble. Another turn. So I guess we don't want another fetch, so we steam vents and we pass. Okay, we are playing against elementals. They have their Yorion here. We draw a Ragavan, which is cool. And we are going to make Consider end of turn. I think we don't want the Spirulaf Canal. Here we might be playing the Ledger Shredder. One green. I think they might have one of these fixing enchantments, but not having the a forest in play, so you cannot use it. I think that's what they were trying to do. 4 damage there, they exile another Fury, and they have Ephemerate. Wow. Okay. Abundant Growth. They draw a card. Land. They have 2 cards in hand. And I guess here we want to do Expressive. And I guess we want Ledger Shredder. So we have already balls in hand. And we want to play this. We pass the turn. They have the Ephemerate there. Unless they play another creature, I'm fine. If they want to replay it on their Fury. And now, I guess they will attack with Fury. We will fetch for 2. Just pay 2 life. We're going to Lightning Ball it. We leave the Holy Hit for something like a Nonath. We want to do Ledger Shredder and pass. Basic Forest is a call. Okay, you can have the call. Let's see what you get. Endurance. Alright, I don't blame you. My grave is starting to be pretty annoying. And they pass the turn. Alright, you play it in my upkeep. Going to counter it. And then I'm going to play land and pass. I mean, if you do anything, then I draw 2 at the end of your turn. If you do something, I will counter it or use my Unholy Hit. Lightning Bolt. I guess that's fine. Okay, so let's do draw 2. They have their Jorion in hand. Target player draw 2 cards. Consider. Okay, let's start with an Expressive. I think we want Counterspell and Murktide, but we cannot have both. Do I want to take the Counterspell only and just play Ragavan? I think I want that. I mean, it would be a tragedy if they kill the Murktide without having a protection to it, so I prefer to play a bit defensive here. This to the hand, this to the library, this in the exile. We will cast... Well, we maybe can do another Expressive Iteration to find more lands. And now we get the Murktide. This goes down. We play a land and no Ragavan. Now we stay open for counterspell. Okay, I don't like that. Bird. Oh, okay, yeah. The Yorion is a bird. Bird serpent. I guess it is. Yeah, bird serpent. They send to the exile. The draw card. I'm going to do this now. And end of turn we can consider. Okay, they draw one. Hopefully it's not an endurance, and hopefully they don't have a green card in hand, so they can pitch it. Spell snare. Yeah, maybe for a call could be useful. Okay, so I think we don't want to dash here. Why we want to dash here? We don't. We want to play it for one. Let's play first the Murktide to use our priority before they do endurance on us. We play a land, and yeah, we play the Ragavan just like that. I think I like it in that way. Then we can utilize our mana later for interacting with then 1 mana for killing the Ragavan. I think that's fine. I'm going to use my counter spell on fighting that. Let's draw. Well, that fetch now is useless. Then we attack. And I think here we want to play tap land. We pass. Rain and 6. Okay. You cannot have Rain and 6. Mutawar is nice. I think we are going to attack just like that. And we pass turn. And the opponent concede for this first game. Well, I think we are playing against elementals. The 4-color elemental, the more traditional deck list. And here, of course, we won't dress down because it's really the best card against them. We want the disputes. And yeah, I think we want the Blood Moons probably against them. They seem pretty good. And Fury also is good. The subtleties are pretty awesome. And then if we think into what we don't need, and especially on the draw spell pierce, I think it's pretty bad. Probably the charms, if we play the moons, are also so. And we have a lot of ways to kill a Murktide, so probably one goes. I'm not that sure of that goal, so maybe you can really put on the comments what do you think about taking the Murktide outside of the main deck. Yeah, what else? Well, Spell Snare can cut a couple of cards of them, but I don't think it's good enough to justify having it. Indeed, all the counter spells are not that good at the end of the day in this matchup, so I might be cutting them. And I think that's our sideboard plan for color elemental. So we want one dress down from the side into the deck. Then we have 2 in total, 2 disputes, 2 blood moons, or a Magus and a blood split. The Fury to deal with planeswalkers and creatures. Then the subtlety I think is very good. kind of a pseudo force of will in this format and against this deck, and then we want out counter spells mostly, so Spell Pierce, Archmage's Charm because of the triple blue, otherwise card advantage is quite good in this matchup. The Murktide because it's going to be kill, and also we have all the cards to exile the graveyard, and then Spell Snare and a couple of counter spells. So let me know in the comments if you believe that's the correct way of sideboarding. Alright, Ragavan, Iteration, Bubble. This hand is medium. This matchup not being on the play, it's not so good. Okay, they draw a card. We play the Bubble first. We look at our top, consider. I think consider is acceptable. We play Ragavan, we passed. Usually they will play the Renan 6 and deal minus, but it's okay. We lightning bolt then, and we are good to go. If they do that, they go to 14, they don't. So what do they have? Okay, it's a call. Maybe they want to find a Fury or an Endurance. Yeah, Fury. They want to kill the Ragavan. They exile an Omnath. Okay. I think that's an interesting exchange. I'm fine with that. Thank you. I'm not fine with this draw, though. I think we might consider first. Maybe we find another Ragavan. Stress down. Stress down what we want here. I don't think we want in this spot dress down. We should try to find a Murktide. Probably they will play at the ferry now. Is it the ferry? Okay, Endurance. Then that resolves. And after that resolves we can do our consider. Then we will have at least Delirium count 2. Mystical Dispute. I think I want that for Omnath and similar cards. We do Expressive Iteration. I think we want Ledger Shredder as long as we already have an iteration. We want the Steam Bands. We play Steam Bands. We leave ourselves open for the Dispute and the Lightning Bolt. Teferi. Okay, Reef. That's a good card to cut. Hopefully they don't have more lands. Let's see. They don't. Okay. Good news for us. And here, what do we want to do here? We want to do Ledger Shredder and then Past, or we want to do Expressive Iteration? I think we want to do Iteration. We find another iteration and a Lightning Bolt, and we stay open for Mystical Dispute. I think that's a good play with these cards that we have there. Yeah. So this goes down. This goes to exile. We play. We play a fetch here, and we are going to Lightning Bolt our opponent. We passed. Here the question is if they do nothing, if we should, like at the end of their turn, bolt them. They play Omnath, okay, with a Cavern of Souls. Smart move. I don't like that. So I guess we have to be a bit aggressive here. I might regret this later. Bubble. Let's leave bubble for later. I think we play ledger shredder first. We bubble. Okay, they have something to kill. Our ledger shredder, okay, it dies. Bubble trigger. I think we want to get rid of the island. Play bubble. We look at den. Okay, solitude. Good to know. And then we play these two. We take land in the hand, this down, and bubble in the exile. We play this. We look at us. We have a consider, so I think we play the is dead. Well, they're going to play now on it. Hopefully they don't have a fetch land. Otherwise that would be disaster for us. And we need desperately some removal. This game start to look not so nice. Yeah, that's the kind of removal we need. And I think we are going to do first things first. No, we're going to do expressive first. Wow, double. Double. That's really good. Okay, so we put this in our hand, this down, this in the exile. We cast the Mizra's bubble. Let's look what they have. Seiyuu, so that means they will have 5 lands, so and they can play their solitude are our lands. We have in the grave an island, I guess. Yeah, we have one island. And the other one, it's still in the deck. So I think I'm good playing Flooded Strand first. Because if they want to play in response something to exile the graveyard like an endurance, we can use the Mystical Dispute. So let's try cleaning this. Okay, it worked. So let's try cleaning this. And it worked. And let's try to play this and let's look at us. Wow, another one. That's brutal, right? That's really brutal. Well, we have our opponent at 8. We need to find something to kill then, like a Ledger Shredder, for example. It's a call. Yeah, I guess that's fine. What are you searching for? Endurance. So they have 2 endurance in hand. No, they have 1 endurance and 1 solitude, not 2 endurance. Okay, so trigger on the stack. We do Holy Hit. And now I think we will fetch for island. Even we go to 2 life. I think we make our library thinner. Let's see what they will draw. An island, that's good for us. Let's draw a card. Expressive, so yeah, I think this is a good plan. Playing Ledger Shredder with Expressive, we know they have the Solitude, but it's what it is. So Unholy Hit in our hand, consider down, and Spyblaff Canal comes tapped. We pass the turn, and I guess they will play the Solitude to kill our Ledger Shredder. They main deck, main face it, so they might have an ephemerate in hand, I guess. We will find out now when we use our Unholy Hit. Thanks for the live. Yeah, so yeah, let's find out if they have ephemerate. They don't. Wow, we need to take Bolt in the hand and Shredder in the exile. I'm very tempted to take both bolts, but okay. We are going to play a Steam Vent Stab for next turns. Yeah, maybe yes. Yeah. The opponent says that the fact that he's still alive after 6 iterations is really surprising. I agree. I agree. So let's consider first. Let's put this in the graveyard. Fury. Wow. I think we want to play the Fury, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, so we can dispute the Yorion. Yeah, I think we hardcast Fury even there is no targets. That sounds fine to me. We discard land and we let up dispute, and we have the lightning bolt, so we don't want to make any damage to anyone. We just want to present lethal next turn. That's our plan. So we are not going to play the fetch because we don't have anything to fetch. Or yeah, he recycled our island. Yeah, he put with endurance our island in the bottom. So in that case, I'm going to play Mystic Rainforest. They might have... Oh, they have Fury themselves, which is okay. They're going to interact with our Fury. Alright. And I think we are going to fetch to make our library thinner. Unholy Hit. That's fine. And now I think we go face. Ragavan. Do we have lethal with Ragavan in this case? So they go to 4-2. Yeah, we have lethal if they have no way to interact with us. And then we attack, hopefully no removals, hopefully. They do have removal. I guess they will kill the Barret, or, well, no, the Ragavan, of course. Alright. One turn more. One turn more. We should have been patient. Okay, GG's, 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 long game. I think we played so-so, but we were rewarded that they make the endurance again and again and again and again. And well, we managed to end up this league for 1, which is quite nice. And we got some juicy chests. Okay, thanks for watching and see you very soon. Bye bye.